Boulder to Boulder on iHeartRadio, AMFM247.com, tune in, iTunes, and Radio Loyalty. And we go to the telephones. Hello, my friend. Give us a brief introduction on yourself, my friend.
Well, hello there. My name is Dominic Musia, the lead singer, guitar player from Wicked Garden. I like long walks on the beach and candlelight dinners.
That's fantastic. I love it. Now, tell us a little about Wicked Garden. How did the band get started?
We are a Las Vegas-based, believe it or not, we were a cover band for years. And, we just play in the bars and the casinos in Las Vegas doing, 90s grunge that nobody was doing at the time. And we basically had, we won, Best Cover Band, 3 years in a row out here. And then somebody just passed me one night, well, let's see you guys write your own stuff. So we're like, okay. So we did it, and we wrote a couple songs. They got put up on Facebook and on social media, and it started making its way around the indie circuits, and then started getting record offers within 3 or 4 months. So in September of this year, we signed with Vanity Music Group on Shock Records, and we just put out our EP this last week, and the full album comes out in February.
Fantastic. We have got Wicked Garden joining us today. Already Gone. They are fantastic, and we're going to play some of their music here in just a few moments here on our big broadcast. So what was the motivation, I guess, to go from being give us a little bit more details on going from a cover band to being an original band?
Well, we've all been in original bands before, for years, and you do covers out in Vegas because that's where the work is and that's where the money is. And it just got to be where you get tired of people saying you can't do something. Especially me, I'm just one of those, type A alpha dogs, I can do anything. And, just hearing it over and over again, well, if you guys are a good band, you would actually write your own stuff. So I'm like, okay, we'll do it. And to be honest with you, the idea was to write 3 or 4 songs, throw them into the set each night, and just continue doing our covers, and that was it. What we didn't expect was to all of a sudden just start getting this response from producers, from record labels and stuff like that. So finally, at the end of the day, you just look, well, look, this could be our last chance. We're not babies, so let's go ahead and just do it, put a record out and see what happens. If it sells, great, and if it doesn't, hey, we can still play covers out here, so it's not like we'll be out of jobs.
That's awesome. That's awesome. We have got a Wicked Garden with us today. They join us live here in our broadcast. Now, tell us about your social media presence and YouTube and everything where we can find you guys online.
Well, our actual website is wickedgardenlv.com. We're on Facebook at Wicked Garden Vegas, Instagram at Wicked Garden Vegas as well. YouTube, there's a Wicked Garden channel that's up right now, so it's up by the record label. We actually have a lyric video coming out in the next couple of days, actually. And then once the full album is released, which is called Post-Dystopian Music, that'll be out in the first week of February. We'll be doing a live action video for that. And then tour plans are in the works right now, so everything's kind of just starting out, getting all set in motion, and we're just kind of going with it and hoping that we can make something out of it. Having responses from guys like you and all the magazines and the radios from playing us has been great. It's definitely helping, I can tell you that much.
We've got Wicked Garden joining us today here in our broadcast, coast to coast, border to border on TuneIn, iTunes, and Radio Loyalty. Now, what is a live performance from Wicked Garden like? For those of us who haven't ever seen you guys, describe your live performance for us.
It's pretty loud. As of now, we're doing we're opening up for a lot of other bands. I think we're opening up for the Bullet Boys tomorrow night here in Vegas, and then we open up for Saving Abel in a couple of weeks. So it's a lot of the original music, but because we have that background of playing covers so long, we'll throw out something out there every now and then. And then, we also still get gigs where people say, hey, can you come play some covers? All right, cool. We'll do that too, So it's pretty much a party atmosphere. We don't really take ourselves too seriously because it's ridiculous. I still see guys that are my age and older up there, with tight leather pants and the hairspray, and it's like, okay, that ain't working for us. So, just go up there, have a beer.
That's awesome.
Good times. The good thing is that the songs now, because they're out there on iTunes and Amazon and Spotify, people are starting to get familiar with them now. So it's kind of cool. We did the show last week, and I saw people, the record literally been out for 2 days. I saw people singing along to it already, so that was really cool. So it's like I said, it's just a big party for us.
That's pretty damn cool. We have got Wicked Garden with us today. They join us live here on our broadcast. So if people want to catch you guys in Vegas, where are some of the regular places that you play?
Well, we kind of play everywhere. I can tell you what we got going on right now. Tomorrow night we're going to be at Club 172, which is inside the Rio. Again, that's open up for the Bullet Boys. On December 13th, we'll be at Count's Vamps. That's Danny Coker's club out here. It's really big. doing a headlining gig that night. December 19th, we'll be back at Club 172, opening up for Saving Abel. And we'll do some local gigs at a place called the Goldmine Tavern in Henderson. It's the dive bar sometimes off the Strip. It's pretty much if they're willing to let us sit there and make noise for 3 hours, we're going to show up. Yeah.
That's fantastic. That is fantastic. Well, I know that we will be in Vegas the week of the 22nd through the 29th, I believe, of January.
Okay.
For Adult Video News Awards. So I would love to interview you guys if you guys are in the area and available.
Yeah, absolutely. As of right now, there's no the touring won't start till sometime in February. So we'll be here. Get in touch with Dave at Vanity Music Group and set it all up, and we'll be happy to, man. It'll be great.
Yes.
We appreciate that.
Yes. Well, we're going to play some of your music. Tell us a little bit about Hey Bitch. We're going to play that here in a few moments.
Yeah, everybody wants to know who it's about. Well, I can tell you this. It's not about one particular person. Hey Bitch was I was going through a divorce. A good friend of mine was going through a divorce. And it's basically just, it's basically a toxic relationship. If you really pay attention to the lyrics, if you take out the whole bitch part, which some people seem to be focusing on these days, by the end of the third verse, you start realizing that the narrator is just as messed up as she is. So it's basically a caustic relationship where it just doesn't work, and people just want to point fingers and praise blame. Oh my God, I'm sorry, it's so loud in here. This is Vegas.
Not a problem, not a problem. No, we got you. Well, let's do this. We're going to play Hey Bitch, and when we come back, we've got more with Wicked Garden here on our big... Wicked Garden. Hey, bitch.
Hey.
It is the Sunday radio broadcast, coast to coast and Boulder to Boulder. Now, tell us a little about the reception that song's been getting.
It's been getting a lot of good reception. Every interview I've done the last few days, everybody's been asking about that particular song. They all want to know who it's about. They want to know, is it a real person? Is it just something you just came up with? And like I said, it was kind of a conglomeration of a few people. Some people were a little upset about the terminology, and it's just like one of those things you go, look, this is the story, like anything else. Like I said, if you follow the song as a story, you realize by the end of the song that the guy that's singing it's just as screwed up as his exes. So, you kind of have to take up the ring salt these days,
It is Wicked Garden. They join us today here in our broadcast, coast to coast and Boulder to Boulder on TuneIn, iTunes, and Radio Loyalty. Now, tell us a little bit about I-15 South. We're going to play that here in a few moments as well.
I-15 was written by the lead guitar player, Sean. It's basically every Vegas band has to have a story about Las Vegas, and it's usually a very cliched thing. It's all about, partying and getting drunk, whatever. His is basically the other side, where people come here to chase their dreams, and it just falls apart. And we got our friend Todd Kearns from Slash, who came out to Kenny and the Conspirators to sing on it. Todd has been a friend of mine for a few years, and he came into the studio one day, on a tour break. Guy had never heard the song before. We gave him the lyrics, went, here, go sing. And he just absolutely crushed it in there. I mean, it was unbelievable how good he did. So that's getting on a lot of play also. It's one of those songs that if people hear we're from Vegas, we got to play Vegas songs. So they throw that one out there. We did it live on a Vegas show a couple days ago, and it's great. It's funny because Sean, most of his songs we joke around with. Sean writes, epics, like 6-minute songs with all these guitar solos, and this one's like, hey, 3 minutes, I'm out. Like, perfect, let's put that on record.
That's fantastic. Well, here it is. It is I-15 South. We've got more coming back. Wicked God.
My pockets are empty and my soul feels about the same. She found me on a winning streak, but I don't remember her name. She used me and I used her, so there's no one to blame. I traded the same, embraced the flame. I guess that's why I came. This desert is the devil, and I'm here to play the game. Well, the devil tried to tempt me with flesh and all his gold. I let it ride and I lost it all when I knew that I should fall. He put his arm around me, so don't worry about a thing. Next time you'll do better, boy, and win back everything. This desert is the devil, and I'm here to play his game. I'm driving down this long highway to win back my mind. And I'm driving away all the demons that I left behind. Now listen to the devil and look me
Wicked Garden with us today here on our big broadcast. And as we wrap things up with Wicked Garden, where can we find you guys online and get your music? When's the album come out? Everything.
All right, so the maxi single Already Gone is out currently. It's on just pretty much every streaming site, iTunes, Amazon, Spotify, you name it, and Last.fm. It's on all of them. The website is wickedgardenlv.com. We're on Facebook at Wicked Garden Vegas. Instagram is Wicked Garden Vegas as well. And, we're all out there, and you can just hopefully listen to it, stream it, download it, listen to it on your site. And if you like it, buy it. And the full album is called Post-Dystopian Leisure Music. Tentatively scheduled for the first week of February. I don't have a solidified date yet, but it's probably going to be the first 2 weeks of February it'll be out.
Fantastic.
Music group.
Fantastic. Well, I have sent your people an email about this potential interview in January, so I will keep me updated. We'll see what we can do about making that happen, and have yourself a good holiday, and hopefully we talk to you in January, my friend.
You too. I'm looking forward to it, and thank you very much for this and for playing the songs. We really appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Definitely. Have yourself a wonderful day. Thanks, man.
All right, you too, sir.
There they go, Wicked Garden. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, who knows what we've got coming up. I know we've got something coming up as soon as my music plays. Check us out on JiggyJaguar.com. We got more coming up.